Hey everyone, it's Kim with Dudash Farms, and it is Sunday night, so we are here with What's for Dinner at Dudash Farms. Brian is here with me. Wave and say hello. Hola. And we are going to make pasta fagioli soup. If you've ever been to Olive Garden, I'm sure you've had pasta fagioli soup, either that or you've had their salad with their breadsticks, all that yumminess. So this is our play on pasta fagioli soup, and we are going to use tonight. We're going to use our ground beef, but we're also going to use Italian sausage. We're going to mix those two together and make some great pasta fagioli soup. So Brian is getting the meat ready. Let's take you over to the stove. And so you can say hello to him first of all, and then just check out what he's doing. Hey, Brian.
Hi, Kimmy.
So what are we doing?
So we're putting just under a pound of Italian sausage.
Yes.
And just over a pound of our ground beef.
Yeah. So we're gonna make a lot of soup, y'all.
Yeah.
But you know, we actually like soup this time of the year because we do, and we make a lot of it because we have leftovers, and soup is always better. It seems like, especially something like this pasta fagioli soup, it tastes better after it has sat for a while.
Yeah. And if you're going through this whole effort of cutting everything up and cooking it,
might as well make enough for it. Yeah. So if you have a big family, this is good. And then if you're like Brian and I and you don't mind leftovers, leftover soup. There's some leftovers that I don't particularly care for, but leftover soup is good. And so
we're going to let that brown, and we're going to really, you could do this all in one pot, but we're trying to not drag this out and bore you for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to saute some of the vegetables before we mix everything together.
Yeah.
So we had a couple cloves of garlic and a medium onion here.
So cut those up, and we're going to put that in there to saute while our meat is browning. So I want to say hi to Mike and Betty Gill. Hey, y'all. Donna Marie is watching. Jody, my goodness, I need my glasses on. Sorry about that. Jody Wright is watching. And Jeremy Rowland, hey. Mike and Betty, I'm hungry, they say.
So am I.
Yeah, right, he's starving. So we've got some onions in there, some garlic. Now he's adding carrots.
Yeah, this was three carrots.
3 carrots.
And 3 stalks of celery. Yeah.
So we're going to basically saute that for 5 minutes with a little bit of olive oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're just joining us, we are browning some Dudash Farms ground beef and Italian sausage, and we are going to be making pasta fagioli soup. So while the meat is browning and while the vegetables are sauteing, we're going to tell you a little bit about things that are going. Hey, Ron Trito says hi, Brian.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah. So, yeah, lots going on over there. We're excited. So, yeah, we haven't been very consistent over the last few weeks. There's been a lot going on. But we're here, and we're just glad to be with you guys. Let's see here. Got my phone all messed up. Okay. So, pasta fagioli soup tonight. We're using ground beef, and we're using Italian sausage. It also has celery, carrots, onions, and garlic, and you can hear all of that sauteing in the background. Wanted to tell you a little bit about some of the things that are going on here. We had a great time last Saturday at Martha's Market. We had so much fun, y'all. Brian and I went out to Martha's Market, and we prepared 4 different dishes for people to sample while we were there, and it was so much fun, and we loved seeing everybody out there.
And I hate to admit it, but Kim's chili was the favorite.
So I won't rub it in, but it was the favorite. And the recipes for all of those dishes will be in our next newsletter. Yes, that chili was very good. So we had fun, and I think even the group at Martha's Market had a good time. I think Julie and her team had fun. So we saw a lot of you out there, and we actually met a lot of new folks who follow us and get our newsletter, but we had never met before, and we were just so humbled by that, and really enjoyed meeting you. So Yeah, that was a great time. And we will put all of the recipes that we prepared, or all of the recipes for the dishes we prepared for that sampling in our newsletter. So it was really good. Hey, Jerry King. Jerry King is watching. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you? Oh, so after Martha's Market, we were there from 1 to 3 last Saturday, and then we went to Shepherd Inn for the most beautiful Valentine dinner ever. And we were there with our great friends, Jay and Beth Perkheiser. Beautiful setting. That place is gorgeous. If you've never been to Shepherd Inn, you really need to go. They serve lunch on Thursdays. You call and make reservations with them. If you ever get an opportunity, you need to go. But we had a great time, great dinner, just beautiful setting. It was wonderful. So we were there on Saturday evening. And so if you don't follow Shepherd Inn, find their Facebook page, and they also have Instagram. Follow them on social media, and they post their menus every month so you can see what they will be having on Thursdays. In the month of March, they'll be serving some, on one of their days during the month, they will be serving some Dudash Farms products, so be on the lookout for that too. Let's see, what else? How are we doing over there, Brian? Okay, Brian says it's time for me to come over and see what he's got going on. So here we go. All right, so our beef and Italian sausage is all brown.
Yep.
All right. And
so
our vegetables are sauteed.
Yep.
And our pasta is cooked. We did cook the pasta ahead of time.
Yeah. I mean, really, the recipe says you add the pasta and you cook it in the pot with everything. But since we have so much, we didn't want to have the pasta in there with the leftovers, and having that pasta 2 days from now, it just becomes all mushy.
That's right. So a little tip would be to actually just, if you're going to make a big pot and it's just a couple of people like Brian and I, then you'll just want to make a little bit of pasta and then keep the soup separate. And then when you get ready to have soup later in the week, you can make yourself some more pasta or cook up some more pasta. So he has added our ground beef Italian sausage mixture in with these vegetables. And again, the vegetables we used are celery. There's 3 stalks of celery, 3 carrots, and a large onion and some garlic.
Yep.
And so he's mixed all that together.
Yep.
And now we're going to add some bush beans.
Yep, of
we
course.
are bush beans fans. So a can of red kidney beans and a can of cannellini or white kidney beans.
And this is really just
for
to have some
color. Yeah.
And that's the name of the soup too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, that's right. So Brian and I were curious about what pasta fagioli translated to, and it basically translates to pasta and beans. So now I know why they call it pasta fagioli. It sounds so much better.
And then we have 2 cans of diced tomatoes.
That's right, 2 cans of diced tomatoes.
I'm not sure all this is going to fit in this pot.
I know. Maybe we should have had a bigger pot. Hey! All right, that looks really good.
So then we're going to add 5 cups of beef broth.
All righty.
Yeah, this is not all going to fit in here. Because we got to get a whole jar of spaghetti sauce in here.
Oh, we'll do it.
And that's what's, I think, an interesting ingredient for this recipe
Yeah,
is
right.
Spaghetti sauce.
Spaghetti sauce. But and really this is simple. So y'all, once we mix all of these ingredients together in our tiny little pot,
We're going to give it a try.
yeah, well, it'll work. It'll work. Yeah, see, it's just perfect.
I think we're going to have leftovers for a couple weeks.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to come over and have a bowl of soup. Hey, Jacqueline Keith says hello, Kim. Hey, how are you? I've been praying for you and your family. Just want you to know. All right, so we're going to let this simmer for what, about 30 minutes? If you can wait that long?
Yes. Or less.
That's what it's supposed to do, but yeah. So we have a big old pot of soup.
And I forgot the oregano.
Oregano, put that in there.
Some that you crushed up yourself.
That's right. This is dried oregano that I crushed up myself.
Exactly 2 teaspoons.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to put in a little black pepper also.
Okay. And then basically what you would do is let this simmer.
You bring it to a boil, then simmer.
Bring it to a boil.
Yep.
Let it simmer. Add your pasta. And voila. And it really does smell so good. If you like Italian dishes, this is really perfect. Very good. All right. Looking good, Mr. Dudash.
Yeah, it does smell very good.
It does. It smells
I'm
great.
really hungry.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what other things before we wrap this up. Yeah, and if you want a bowl of soup, hey, give us a call. Make it happy. Come over and have some soup. Couple of things we want to let you know. Pottery House Cafe. Have you guys ever eaten at the Pottery House Cafe in Pigeon Forge? There with the Old Forge Distillery and the Old Mill restaurant, all of that little area right there. If you've not eaten at the Pottery House Cafe, you should. It's really, really nice, and their food is amazing. But we're really proud that we are now on the menu at Pottery House Cafe. So they are now serving our Italian sausage, and we've got a big order going out to them this week. And also they serve our chorizo. So be looking for those dishes on their menu. And wanted to let you know, with that said, about Italian sausage and chorizo, our pork inventory will be finally replenished. Everything will be replenished this week. So if you've been looking for a ham roast or anything like that, make sure pork chops.
Yeah,
that's another thing.
Pork chops.
Yeah, so we do finally have those in stock. Hey, Betsy Rudder, it's good to see you're watching. Hope everyone is doing well. We also want to just give a shout out. Brian's mom has been in rehab. She's really had a difficult time this winter, and she finally got to come home. So we just want to say welcome home, and we're excited that you're there, and I know you're excited to be there, and we love you.
And just to clarify, it's physical rehab.
That's right. Yeah. Physical rehab. That's right. That's hilarious. Yeah, we're going to start all kinds of rumors. Oh, okay. And, y'all, we have talked about our little on the farm retail space, and so Brian and I just want to let you know that it's still the same old retail that we've always had. It's basically our product, our beef and pork products, nothing fancy. It's just separating out the sales from the house so that it's just more convenient for you and for us, and makes everyone feel a little bit more comfortable that they're going into a space and not coming into our home. So, but it is here on the farm. We are still going to be selling by appointment because we can't consistently have shop hours like a store, just because of Brian and I. We also have other businesses that we run. So,
and we want to be flexible
and we're very, very flexible. And so I don't want to lead anyone to think that we're not. And we hope that maybe somewhere down the line we will actually be able to be open some consistent hours during the week and let you know that. But just wanted to let you guys know. And we are really excited about it, but it isn't anything fancy. I'll just tell you that. Hey, Elena McCord is watching. Hey there, y'all. It's smelling really good in this house. And if you just joined us, we have made pasta fagioli soup. I'm going to take you over one more time and let you look in this pot. It looks really delicious. Smells really delicious. Oh yeah. Look at that. All those beautiful vegetables. Ground beef, Italian sausage. It smells very Italian. Lots of oregano, garlic, and we love garlic around here. We're going to add some pasta to this, but we have to let it simmer for a while. So we're not going to be able to put it in a bowl for you or dish it up right now, but we will post a picture of the final product on our page so you can see it. And the recipe for this will be on our Facebook page, or on our newsletter. And if you are new and you have never subscribed to our newsletter, you can do that by going to our website. It's dudashfarms.com. You can subscribe for the newsletter there. We send out a newsletter once a month with recipes from the month before. Okay, so we put them all in there, and we also have a YouTube page. It's basically at Dudash Farms, and you can subscribe to the YouTube page, and all of these silly videos of us cooking are there. So if you want to go back and look at some of those videos and see some of those recipes, you can. I think now there's probably there's probably over 100 videos over there. Lots of different recipes. And if you see a recipe, or if you see a dish that you want the recipe for, just shoot us an email, dudashfarms@gmail.com. We'd love to send it to you. That's what we're all about here. Hey, Brett Lowy, Nancy Kyle. Hey, Nancy. I hope the boys are watching. Hi, Levi. Hi, Joshua. We had some of Laura Wall's great beef stew last week. She's doing some midweek meals. So if you do not follow Found a Pearl Farm, if you live in Jefferson County or the area, she's doing some midweek meals where you can go and pick up. She's got everything. We had her beef stew. She made some cornbread muffins. It was great. So be on the lookout for that. I know she would love to hear from you. So y'all, that's what we got. Pasta fagioli soup. We've got enough to feed an army. Nancy, you might as well bring those boys over and have a bowl of soup. That's about it. We got a lot. We're going to have some leftovers this week. But we appreciate you guys, and we're going to try to be a little more consistent. So we hope to see you next Sunday night, and be on the lookout for that. So, all right, Brian. So what's the...
Let's eat.
Let's eat. That's what he always says. So you guys have a great week, and we'll catch up with you next week. Bye.